I'm quietly confident the videos just get different every time lately. Every time we go to do a video, it ends up turning out to be something completely different. So guys, you've seen it in the thumbnail, you can see the picture, you can see the title. 100% true. We have got ourselves a free Range Rover HSE. Now, there is a bit of a story to it, and you're going to see that further on in the video, but ultimately you'll see where we're picking it up from and things will make sense. So Range Rover HSE, not really going to say any more details about it. We'll get straight into the video, but as usual, regardless of whether we've been given it or paid for it, it is a borderline car, what we're going to do with it. So we're going to run a quick check. Long as that checks out, Chris has already summoned me to get over there and get it sorted. So let's roll that check. I'll be as brief as I can with this one, but mileage okay, theft okay, no finance, no accidents. And you could tell just by speaking to the people, so date of first registration there, 1st to the 1st 2000, they said we've had it from new, it's always been serviced, it has got various failures on the MOTs there and a lot of advisories as well. Plate transfer on there, one putting it on and one taking it off. This check was performed in all these countries: United Kingdom, Romania, Czech Republic, just to name a few. Mileage 135,085 on the last MOT. You're going to get all your specs and equipment. Guys, I'm completely happy with how this one is. I'm just going to show you just quickly. Recently, a friend of mine said, I'm going to buy my daughter this car, Rob. It was previously category S and it was listed on eBay for sale. Is there anything you can do to help me out and check it? I did check it, guys, and this is what come up. Obviously, we condone category cars here. This is our game. This is what we do. And as soon as I checked it for him, mileage okay, theft okay, accidents. Now, we knew that because he said it was actually a category C and the bloke said it had light damage. We also know that that does ring to be true as well sometimes with the light damage. But when I did scroll through the check, it actually says damage there, 06 2022. Category S, right off, can be repaired, and we was quite happy with that. But scrolling a little bit further down, it's actually category S on the 3rd of the 4th 2019 as well. So I actually did say to him, category S twice, really we do need to go and have a proper look at it. And he made a call and said to the guy, is there any room on the amount that you've got it up for? It is category S twice. And the guy said to him, absolutely not, and put the phone down. So that put an end to that one. I want to thank Car Vertical once again for the continued support on the channel. To benefit from a 10% discount off your must-do check, use the link in the description or the code SR10 from any browser. So here it is, guys. And the one bit I didn't tell you earlier on in the video there is, this is the actual plot where we picked up that tangerine orange fishing boat from. Now, this was always in the background there, and you can see it has been here for a considerable number of years. But like I said in that video, the people are very private. They didn't want us showing around or panning around with the camera while we was here. So we had a bit of a chat about this when we was here. And of course now, obviously, it is ours. So Chris just said, Rob, we do need to make a bit of a plan how we're going to pick this one up. i.e. run over there, check the tyres, see if the tyres are pumped up on it, because ultimately this is not going to go on the back of my truck, guys, is it? But honestly, it's unbelievable the amount of, I would say rare, I would definitely say rare for me and Chris, because this is also that one owner from brand new. These people here bought this car brand new locally to where we live. It's like I say, it's been off the road a few years, and normally Chris said, oh, this is one of those, Rob, do we, don't when we open the bonnet, 2.5 DHSE. The clue is there, guys, the D. And this was a HSE, so fully spec'd car, automatic. You can see sat nav there, incredible, really. Yeah, roof lining's gone a bit like the earlier ones, but look at that cream leather. Let's get to the good bit and show you guys. You're going to love this. Now, anyone that does know these, it actually says it on it, guys. BMW diesel, and these are bomb proof, they say. Honestly, such good engines, always was and probably always will be. You'll have to excuse the warning you're on security camera in the background there, guys. The people said I'll have to ignore it, can't turn it off. But yeah, one owner from new, all clear, never been in any accidents, and believe it or not, it is actually very square all the way round. Right, I'm not actually going to record it, but you can see how deep down it is. I've got to go round, check all of the tyres. I've got the pump there. Chris said try putting a bit of air in them. I'd seen one dent in it there. Try putting a bit of air in the ones that are low, and just really we want to get it on all four wheels so that it's manoeuvrable for the lorry driver. We're going to of course come over here that same day, but it does really pay and help to actually get the tyres all pumped up, and probably trim a bit of this around it, or maybe even turn up a bit earlier and yank it with Chris's truck. So as usual, guys, out in the yard, bit of wind noise out here. We're directly in front of Chris's main field here. First impressions, mate, now it's out of that grass.
Well, it looks a bit better,
it looks a lot better, don't it?
Tyres pumped up, obviously.
I took a spare battery with me, that's in the back. The poles was around the wrong way, so I couldn't get it on there. I was going to try and get the suspension up, but I did put a jump pack on it, and all it started beeping, the ignition lights, suspension light was flashing, nothing really happened. But mate, it's not, honestly, I think this is going to clean up really nice. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, been there a long time.
That's a true, you couldn't say this one was a barn find, it's a field find, isn't it? And we didn't find it, they told us.
Yeah. Straight.
It is very straight, but I actually said it was really square in the video, and then when I got further into the video I actually noticed that there is a little bit of damage on it, but I would say that the damage was caused where it was, and that is on that door.
Oh yeah, it's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Do you remember the ping pong table that was there?
Oh yeah.
It's like something like that's fallen against it maybe, but
yeah.
Is this the same colour as our other Range Rover? Odd on the screen. Very similar, isn't it?
Very similar, yeah.
So
Epsom green?
Epsom green, probably, yeah. But they did say there is a suspension fault with it. And have a look at this. Bit of a telltale sign there.
Yeah, it's brand new
brand new in the box. There's that battery. I'll bring that back in. Air suspension. Mate, let's make a bit of a plan. What do you want to do? Get it running? Wash it? What?
You say that battery won't fit at all?
It won't fit because the pole's around the wrong way, so...
Well, we've got nothing else, so it's going to be a trip to Kent auto salvage for you then.
Yep, brand new second-hand battery.
Brand new second-hand battery.
In the while I am gone, Chris, you're guilty of doing this, and I am as well. Come to the front and tell me what I'm thinking first job before we do anything. Do you want to get that shin smasher off while I'm gone?
Yes, definitely, yeah.
We've all done
it's
it, haven't we?
It's obviously been a shunter, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. But we've all been guilty of... yeah. I'll let you get that off and I'll whip round and get us a battery. What I mean by the battery, guys, I will just lift that up. So the poles are actually a different way round on this.
Yeah.
So the negative has to be this side and obviously positive this side. So
yeah, that lead's not long enough, is it?
No.
To go the other?
No, it won't reach. And the live wouldn't reach either. So hopefully that takes a charge. That's a really good battery, but I'm very doubtful.
It's probably been on there a long time.
No, they actually said they put it on there.
Oh, it's a leisure battery.
Yeah, they put it on there last year to try and get it started and get it moved so that they could cut the grass, but it didn't work, and they've obviously just let it go flat. You can see I've actually bought a brand new battery and put it on there to try it. Yeah,
it might recover, mightn't it?
Let's go and get you one. Well, I think everyone's cottoned on to my idea and keeps coming down buying all Mark's batteries because...
Well, I've sold that. See that Yuasa one, stop start? I had a brand, same size, I've had a brand new one, I bought a BMW 1 Series.
Yeah.
I had a brand spanking new start back. I've just sold it to Agit this morning, 50 quid.
Oh, have you? That's a shame. So we got no battery. All of these poles are round the wrong way. We need the plus that side, minus that side. So we're going to have to jerry rig something up for it. Let's get back to the yard, see how Chris is getting on. Clearly Mark didn't know we was recording there, guys, did he? I did just tell him that he's in the video now. Let's get back. Probably the first time on video we're actually ever going to say, please don't do this.
No, it's a bit naughty.
It is a bit naughty what we're doing here, guys, but don't do that. Don't do that. But we actually need to do this at the moment. We just want to see if it cranks over. So we've got that battery on there. That is fully charged as well. Just need to tighten these up. And then what we're going to do, just run with a...
We'll just see if it cranks.
Cranks, yeah, let's do that. Let me get them tightened up first. Right, we're all tightened up. I've got the key.
Moment of truth.
It's got 2 chances. Might need a bit of brake cleaner.
We'll just see if it cranks first.
Yeah. Hear it all beeping? Hear it all beeping? 135,000. Oh, the heater's on. Won't turn off. You ready? Nothing. Nah, nothing. Nah, nothing at all. We'll have to check for all the fuses, I suppose. Just like you get it to that position. Not doing anything. Chris has been messing around, checking for all them fuses. And I was having a go at this gear stick because I think it was between reverse and park. So, ready, mate? Yeah. It's got 2 bars of diesel. Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Whoa, whoa. What's that? Oh, I don't know about you, but I absolutely panicked then when he shouted out, whoa, 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 whoa.
The adjustable spanner,
fell off the front panel, and Chris said there was diesel spraying up, all up the bulkhead here, and this actual main diesel pipe was all split. So he's actually got a piece of rubber hose there, cut it out, 2 Jubilee clips, got them fitted, and we're going to try again. But you reckon that is definitely going to be a load of air in the system because of that, don't you? So
it will be, yeah, it needs bleeding there.
So
it probably would have done anyway, the time it's sat.
What we're going to do, have all these covers off and
crack a couple of injectors, I think.
Yeah, get all the air out and
got half a chance then, hasn't it?
Mate, honestly, people only ever speak highly of these engines.
BMW.
Yeah, and they're like, I don't want to say the words, but this should run.
Yeah.
Let's get all these covers. Let's get all these covers off. It does keep dropping down slowly. Sorry guys, we was just talking about the bonnet there, and I'd already hit record. So we've got the covers off. Actually, the bolts actually come undone, which was surprising. Basically,
that's the feed to the injector there, loosened off.
Yep. I'll let you explain it, bud.
Injector feed, yeah. So it's a inline fuel diesel injection pump.
Yep.
Instead of a mechanical lift pump, it's an electric lift pump. So
Right.
it just supplies it from the tank. No electrics to the injectors, so old school really.
Oh, proper old school.
Yeah. So the injectors just spray when the injector pump delivers the fuel to them. So to bleed them, the best way is crack 2-3 injectors off. One of us crank it over. Air escapes from there, and then you just
nip it up.
Yeah, nip it up. It's going to be hard to film while we do it, so
that's the. We know that we're going to be able to do that because this did briefly spin.
You can see there was an air bubble just in there. Then just went up there.
Oh yeah. Let me. Can I just get in there and zoom in on that? So this pipe, if we just watch it for a sec. No, there you are. So you can see there's all air in the system there, and that's due to that leak, isn't it?
Drawn in that air. Yeah, so now got to get rid of that air.
Try and there's a lot coming through that pipe, Chris, actually. A lot of air.
There is normally, on an inline injection pump, a bleed on the pump as well, and I did shine the light down there, and it looks like there's a 10 or an 11 mil. You'll never see it, Rob, on the camera probably. I don't know if you can see my finger there.
Let me just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, we can see it.
There is a 10 or an 11 there on the back of the pump, so that is most likely a bleed.
Right.
But looks really hard to get into. And if that snaps off,
you're in
it's
trouble.
A whole world of pain, isn't it?
Do you know why I'm sitting here talking to you? My concentration is
Oh, you see the
constantly
air
on
in
that
it?
pipe.
Yeah,
That's
there
got
will
so
be.
much air coming through
Yeah.
it. But at least we know it's got fuel in it. I was just hoping that another bubble popped up there on camera, but it doesn't look like it's going to. So I'm going to crank while Chris tries to bleed these up. And
The other thing I've got to do there, Rob,
yeah,
is a couple of them spillback pipes
yeah.
broke off. So
Oh, where
I have
you've
to snip them.
Yeah, you actually pulled those off,
Yeah, I pulled them off so that I could get the spanner on there easier.
Right, okay.
So,
and a couple of them, you say?
They've got to go back on, really.
Onto the injectors.
Yeah, if we're going to have diesel everywhere if it fires up.
Right. I'll let you do that then, and then I'll get in the cab ready to crank. And as the air comes out and it produces thick diesel, you'll be tightening those up.
Three undone. So as you tighten them up, it's a six-cylinder engine, so it may. Did that one split? No.
A little bit tight in there now. You've had to cut them back.
Because it's a six-cylinder engine, it'll probably fire on like 4. It'll run on 4, but as they get the air through and you tighten them back up, theoretically it should run smoother and smoother as you get the air out.
Right, I'll let you finish. Ready, mate?
Yep.
Fire in the hole.
Hold it. Yeah, we've got the air out that one.
It was firing.
Yeah, I know, but I can't fight 3 up at the same time.
No. Just waiting for the glow light. Oh, that don't sound too good, mate.
You see what it does?
Oh yeah. Watch your eyes. I can't believe that's fired up though. That don't sound too good.
Oh, something there's a bit clanky.
Oh, I don't even know if people are going to be able to hear us over that.
Give it a little red, Rob.
Do you want to hold that?
I've got diesel all on my hands.
That's alright.
Yeah, just... Well, it sounds better when you give it a few revs. Let it off. I think you do from memory, Rob, yeah. Well, it runs.
If there's no leak, should we shut the doors on the bonnet? And
Yeah, I just need to check them spillback pipes.
Oh, what is that racket?
It sounds like that belt tensioner on that Peugeot the other day, doesn't it?
does, doesn't it? I won't stay rolling, I'll let you get that done. That was the easiest will it run
In the world.
that we've ever done. Yeah. Chris,
The technology though,
it is very, very basic. Yeah. No electronics to it at all. You're thinking probably Fiscus fan there, because when you accelerate it,
revs, it goes, doesn't it?
It revs and it goes. So the plan now is we're actually going to close the bonnet. You've sprayed all the latches up. Yep. We're going to close the bonnet, get the bonnet to stay shut. We'll probably have to cover that up with something, because that's the live actually.
Oh, I think that can miss that.
Oh, it is going to miss it. Yeah. And shut all the doors and see if we can get the suspension to go up. But the heating's on in there, on hot, full chat. So once it warms up...
You can sit in there and Rob.
Oh, cheers.
I'll stand on the outside.
Right, let's do it. As soon as we turn the ignition on, the heater starts blowing. But I'm going to start it up and try the windows actually. It is warm in here. Give it a... You got her.
At least you won't suffer.
Can you do the other side for us? Chris, suspension light, the little line is flashing.
Yeah, so that should be where it's aiming at going.
I'm hoping that people can hear us over this heater. Look, it won't turn down. Do I give it a little rev?
Can do. It'll have to build that tank up though, won't it, with air? It's going up.
Is it?
Feels like it.
Do you want to film with my phone from outside?
I felt like it was moving and stopped.
I felt something go, yeah. You might want to capture it on my camera actually. From the other side maybe, or this. I'll turn that round and face it,
You can see I'm not the cameraman. Yeah. It is going up slow, Rob. Yeah. I don't think it's going to show up on here.
You go the other side. Do I even need to rev it?
No, it's an electric pump, isn't it?
I can see that going up.
Knock it off, there's smoke coming out.
Well, that was short-lived. I panicked then and thought it was a battery touching the bonnet, but
Yeah, don't touch that, it's warm. I unplugged it.
the ABS pump was smoking, and
Seized up, I should
I think I've mentioned in many videos you used to mess around with these so much, and they're notorious for that,
the
right?
Freelanders used to be, if they'd stood for any amount of time, yeah, you had to get in there and free them up.
Would this be alright to start back up? And
Yeah, it's unplugged now.
that's definitely going up.
I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I just see a little bit of smoke, that was all.
We've got time lapse, haven't we?
Oh,
so
yeah.
hopefully we'll see it going up on that. Right, take two. So a lot more investigation actually going on there after we cut. We don't want to put loads and loads of time lapse in this, so we actually removed the rad hoses, removed the cowling and the viscous fan down there because we thought that was seized up and that was ultimately causing the problem, but it's not. It's still making the same noise and it's actually intermittent, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
While we had it running then, it was, we're not going to run it for a long period of time because we've taken that fan off now, but it wants more investigation. Chris said like maybe take the belt off, etc, but we're not actually going to do that at the moment because now it runs, which is the most important thing. It's jacked up and it's stayed up. Chris has bent down underneath and it's already got a brand new airbag on it.
Yeah.
So they obviously bought a pair and it solved the problem. So Chris just said, Rob, let's just have a little drive up and down the yard. It's got to go up before it goes, that's it. Let's have a little drive up and down the yard to see if it does drive, because if it don't, that'll be the end.
Yeah.
Because it's not, we're not going to start throwing loads of money at it.
No,
Let's
well, we've already know we've possibly got ABS.
pump to get, yeah. But I mean, we haven't got in depth with it yet, but just looking
Still
around
got value though,
just looking around under the bonnet, I didn't see any rust.
No.
I didn't see any rust at all. And like you said, it looks square, so it'll be a fantastic video giving this a clean. Mate, jump in it, give it a drive, see if she drives. I might as well stay rolling.
Yeah.
I noticed that door sometimes don't shut.
Spray it up a little bit.
And I have put this seat
Up.
no forward
Oh, right.
because I couldn't reach the pedals. The electric seat works. That noise, just, oh, don't forget, no ABS. We've unplugged it, so be careful. Shall I run up to the other end of the yard? Let's see if it moves first. Yes. Stop there, mate. Let me run up the other end. It drives. God, that sounds lovely. You got to really stamp on them. Chris, that sounds lovely. It's got a bit of smoke coming out of it. Oh yeah, definitely. Chris just said there, guys, it's entitled to smoke. It's been sat there a long time.
You don't really want to go too fast.
Nah, but it goes backwards. Once it's warmed up a little bit, give it a little bit, that noise completely goes. That actually sounds really nice. There is a fair bit of smoke there. like Chris said, I mean, the people, when they parked that up, they said for the first year or so, they used to actually start it up and move it in and out and cut underneath it. I thought it'd cut out then, because when you accelerate that, you can't even hear it. Right, yeah, just gun it a little bit. Brake lights work. Doesn't that sound awful? Obviously, if there's anyone out there that's had this and knows exactly what it is. Oh, not that fast, Chris. It's got no brakes. That's incredible. To get that back here, get it running, driving, and the suspension working, and the reverse lights are working. Absolutely incredible. Chris just actually went up and down there a few times, and that smoke's just really going now. There's no more smoke coming out of it, so it just needed a good run through. I'm really happy with that, but I do want to say something to Chris, and I think definitely you guys need to hear it as well. Chris, I'm still rolling. I know earlier on in this video we actually said that was the easiest will it run video we've ever done.
It's the hardest will it stop.
Yeah, it's actually the fastest video full stop across. I mean, getting this here, getting it running, getting it driving, that's fantastic. And that suspension, yeah, because you're on a hill, it's self-levelling, it's all working. Absolutely well impressed. Who don't love a will it run video? We're really chuffed with that. Of course, everything's got a value, and we knew that that car had a value. And all we've just done there is actually add to that value. And I just said to Chris, where are we going to go from here? He said, Rob, they've got quite a good following now. This actually looks like it's going to be a nice car. So all we can do is add more value to it, not make any decisions at the moment. Let's actually get it cleaned up and have a look at what we've got. So, of course, guys, you've got that to look forward to, the first wash on it. And then we'll go from there. Chris wants to investigate what that noise is, but he's just said, Rob, that ain't nothing serious. As soon as you rev it above 1500 RPM, that noise completely disappears. So we're really happy with it. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget, please like, subscribe, share. Follow us on Instagram at Salvage Rebuilds for the little sneak peeks throughout the day. And we'll see you very soon in the next one.